Alright guys, so today is going to be a little bit of a different video. Today, we are reviewing tackle. And just so you know, the masks, we're safe, we're staying safe. I'm pretty much going to be reviewing my tackle and his tackle. But the only thing is, I'm going to be critiquing him a little bit and show him how he could improve a little bit. He's kind of in that intermediate beginner stage, kind of bumping up, leveling up a little bit. So we're just going to teach him what he needs to know. Let's take a look at yours first.
Alright.
I'm going to take mine off the table to start.
Alright.
So, right off the bat, you can see he's got the Plano box. Every fisherman, beginner's tackle box, everyone's had one. I even brought mine out. This is my beginner tackle box. Exact same thing. Oop, backwards.
I got the mystery tackle box fishing stickers.
Go order from them. Not sponsored, but they are a great company. So let's just dive into this. He's got the Orvis pull zip thing right here. So now we're going to go ahead and dive right into this. We got a little deep diving crankbait right here. Dark red pattern with the little purple spine.
I was at Bass Pro with Harrison a while back, and I got 6 of these for $10. They were pretty cheap.
Bass Pro is awesome too. Got another deep diving crankbait. More chartreuse pattern with the blue spine. It's nice. More bluegill pattern like. We have got 2 more deep diving crankbaits. We got another chartreuse one with a more gold brown sparkly spine and a little orange belly. And we've got a mostly green and gold looking deep diving crankbait. I wish it told me the depths that it dives down to on here, but it's got some blue gills and
I can take a look.
No pun intended. Now move on. Some old line on here. Might want to take this off soon.
Oh yeah, I tried cutting a lot of it off.
This came in a mystery tackle box. This is a square bill crankbait right here. It's kind of on the thinner side. It's made by Bailey square bill crankbait right there for you. It's nice. Got some more in here. Got another deep diving crankbait, bluegill pattern. Got a, it's kind of shaddy. It's got the little signature black dot right there. As the black dot is the shad they have. Lay that down.
The 6th one is I don't still have it because I gave it to someone.
So this one, it's almost got the body like a lipless crankbait. It's another deep diving crankbait.
I wonder if I got that
one
from the mystery tackle
little bit of a shad pattern. It's got the blue spine. There you go. Nice looking deep diving crankbait. And then you've got one lipless crankbait. You also gave one of these away, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so we got this one. It is gold, mostly gold patterned. Really nice lipless crankbait. Did this come in your mystery tackle box?
No, I got that from Dick's. It was like only a couple bucks. Made by Storm. Wait, no.
Now, if we're talking panfish, bluegill fishing, we've got a nice pack of 140 piece split shots right here. All different sizes, about 5 different sizes.
I got it for like $6 at Dick's. Really cheap.
And
this will last you for a while.
Got another little assortment of on the bigger side of split shots right here.
That's when I'm like going catfishing, but just for like smaller catfish.
Alright. Now let's move on to some soft plastics. Alright, so right off the bat, we've got a little soft swim bait right here. Do you know who this is made by?
No, it was in the clearance aisle. I got 4 of them for like $10 at Dick's.
Nice paddle tail right there. It's almost like a pull-through bait, but it's just got, yeah, it's a little bit of bluegill pattern.
It's probably for like, probably for catfishing or bass fishing.
Bass fishing. This is especially for bass fishing. It's half an ounce. It's a nice little swim bait right there. And he's got one more of them right here. And then we're gonna move on to some Senkos. So you got a little green pumpkin Senko right here. Black / dark blue navy Senko right here. 2 more black Senkos.
One thing we missed on the outside of the tackle box, I got this from a fly fishing store called Orvis. It's these kind of like
Line clippers.
Yeah, line clippers, and they're just so useful. So you don't have to always get your pliers out.
I'd say these are about 5-inch Senkos. All right, so now we're gonna move on to some smaller Senkos, almost used for Ned rigs. So we got a nice little bluegill patterned one right here. These are more 4-inch Senkos. You can use these for Texas rigs.
I also got these from the mystery tackle box as well.
These are from Big Bite Baits. Good little soft plastic brand right there. Got more of these. We got 2 more. Or this one right here. This is probably should have covered this already when I was moving in the soft plastics, but we got a nice little frog right here. Nice little pattern on it. Got some dots. Kind of yellow and black skirt right there.
That was only $2 from Dick's. One cool thing he didn't take a look at yet that I got from Mystery Tackle Box. I got this like shad rub thing that you put on your soft plastic baits, and it does attract the fish. It really works well.
And then also one more thing, I got a little fluke right here. It's really interesting. It's got this nice little twisty tail right here. It's kind of long. It's good for Texas rigs and everything like that. We've got some nice little Z-Man craws right here. Can't go wrong when you go with Z-Man craws. These nice little green pumpkin sparkles crawl right here. These are great for bed fishing this time of year. The spawn, it's happening. Oh, we got more of these little fluke things.
Well, now I know where they were.
Keep that in here. More Excite baits, little flukes right here. That's the brand. More of these little kind of greenish, goldish, sparklies flukes right here. These are good soft plastics. Here, so next we are going to move on to some grubs, some flies, and just some terminal tackle. Right, so I think we're just going to skip out on the flies, not super important. So we're just going to move on to some terminal tackle over here. We got a lot of hooks, a couple floaters, and just some multi-tools and odds and ends. So we're going to cover that right now. So we're going to stay with the bass category right now. Moving on, we got some Trokar offset worm hooks right here. Essential, always. Texas rigs, super important. We got some more offset worm hooks by Daichi.
I don't remember where I got those from.
We got some nice fluke hooks right here, 5-inch, size 4/0 hooks right here. For some panfish or anything like that.
Those just came in like a starter fishing pack that I got.
You got, of course, you got your Snell Eagle Claw, sorry, size 4 hooks right here. Yeah, size 4.
These are so convenient. It makes it so much easier to like just get your rig together instead of having to tie all the knots.
We got some
like
Team Catfish 3/0 catfish hooks, circle hooks right here.
These are my favorite catfish hooks.
Also, guys, whenever you're fishing for catfish, always use unbarbed hooks. Easy to get the hook out that way.
I've caught a whole bunch of catfish. I've never lost a catfish with these. It holds on pretty well.
Little metal leader right here for attaching some swivels and some just kind of overall tying your leader on. You got a preset one right here. A couple more odds and ends. We got one little pencil floater right here if you're fishing for panfish and stuff. And of course, you just got your standard multi-tool with the pliers. It's got a knife. Very useful when you're out on the water.
Alright, so now let's go take a look at the more professional bag.
Alright guys, so now we're going to move on to my tackle. What I've learned over the years is a bag can be just a lot more useful and convenient when you're out on the water.
When you're biking,
especially as a bank fisherman, you don't want to have to put that big handlebar, that big handle on your handlebar when you're biking. Just throw this on your back and you're good to go. So now, this is also made by Plano. Plano is a very good fishing brand, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or pro. Yeah, we're just gonna dive into some hard baits. We're gonna go to some soft plastics, some things in between, and then some terminal tackle. Yeah, so let's just show all the features on this bag. It's got a lot of loops right here. If you got any tools of any sort, pliers, multi-tools, whatever, put them in here. All right, so it's got some more pockets right here. We got this nice little pocket for here for some of your odds and ends, more small stuff. Got these buckles right here to keep it together. If you got any soft plastics, you can stick it in here. Or for me, I put my gloves here for when I'm doing winter fishing or late fall, early spring. Got another side pocket here, a water bottle. I put my braided line in here. Got some more of those loops over here. And right here on the top, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little hole for if you got like a water bladder. You got like one of those camelback things, you can string it through here and you can just drink it over your shoulder.
I didn't actually know you had one of those.
Yeah, and then you just got some nice back supporters right here for on your back. It's nice and comfy. And we got a nice leather bottom right here, very durable. So now we're gonna open this baby up and I'll show you guys what's inside. Let me just show you guys right now what's on the side. So I got my nice little inline spinach right here. Bought these off of Amazon. These are great for trout, even basset sometimes. A nice little assortment right there of all patterns.
So stuff like this is a little more advanced, right?
A little bit, and this is just for sometimes trout fishing, whatever you like. I like to keep these in these nice hard plastic cases so they can stay nice and organized, not be damaged. And on this side, got some nice braided line right here. This is Suffix. This is 50-pound braid if I'm throwing undercover or any brush and you want to have just that really extra power, that's what you're going to go with.
Oh, no, not yet.
One more thing, we got one more. I was going to do this in the soft plastics, but whatever, I'll do it now. It's the little craws right here by ProBait, craw baits. Nice for Texas rigs and everything. Those will do good for you. And then I also just got this one little X-Acto knife right here. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the interior of this bag. Also, keep this on the outside, very handy. Hand sanitizer after touching that fish, especially with Corona going on, really good. So, it's got two more little plastics right here. We got Kitech Swim Impact, 4-inch. Little silverish gray pattern right there. Love these. In my most recent videos, you can see that I actually caught one on those little paddle tail swim baits. So this is my Bass Pro box. It's got a ruler on it right here if you want to measure your fish.
These boxes really aren't that expensive. They're pretty cheap.
Yeah, just go out and get yourself some boxes. They are really not that expensive.
Great.
These
are cheap plastic.
Each of these are size 3600 boxes. These are great. I store my terminal tackle in here, store my jerk baits and other flies in here. And I'm not a fly fisherman, by the way. I just took a couple classes at Orvis. They taught me how to tie some flies. It's pretty fun. I just got my little topwater box right here. And we will go over all of these in a bit. So let's start off with the crankbaits box. Lipped and lipless, with the exception of one swim bait. I have got one Squirrelbow crankbait here. We got a chartreuse line, lateral line, and we got the black dot. This is shad pattern Squirrelbow crankbait right here. Got another Squirrelbow crankbait with the chartreuse line, another shad pattern. This is a little bit smaller size, not as fat. We've got a deep diving crankbait right here. Nice little shad pattern with the black spine. Nice looking deep diving crankbait. Yep. Alright, so we're going to move on to this little nice baby bull shad. I got this in my very first mystery tackle box right here. This is one of my most original hard baits I've ever gotten. Caught some fish on it. Great bait. Shad pattern. It's losing some paint. This thing has gone through a lot. A lot of damage done on this guy. Also caught a lot of fish though, so well worth it. This did not come in my mystery tackle box. This one was from Amazon. Now this has got to be one of my most favorite lures, despite the size. A mini Rapala Rip and Wrap lipless crankbait right here. Nice little shad pattern right there. Nice little like blue chrome. This thing is one of my most favorite baits. Bass can't resist it. It's tiny, but it packs a punch. Move into my jerk baits slash flies right here. This is my little spook right here. I love this guy.
What are those for catching? What do you catch with
These
those?
are a bass. This is a bass lure.
I didn't realize that.
Really nice. Got the yellow spine. Just I feel like one of your essential baits you should have. This is good during kind of ending that winter period when the bass are still a little bit lethargic. but I'm starting to move up into those higher water temperatures. So they're right there. This little spook jerk bait right here, and then this is my Rapala jerk bait that I bought recently. I love this guy. Caught some fish on it. I believe these are called woolly buggers.
Didn't you make this one?
I made all of these.
Oh.
We got these little different ones right here. We got
ones?
Little worm guy.
Oh.
Little worm guy right there. According to the guy at the shop, bass can't resist even those. Or trout. This guy right here, little nymph with the weighted eyelet, or not eyelet.
In comparison,
got this little, I believe this is called a mop fly. Little weighted eye right there. That's a little mop fly right there. So this is my topwater box right here. I'm gonna go through this. This is my frog. Throw this guy on lily pads during the summer, you're guaranteed to catch fish. Now this one is a little bit more interesting. This is a mouse. This right here, can't go wrong when using a popper. Nice little popper right here. Perfect. You can catch like creek smallies on these, largies during the summer. And it's got one more red and silver, just smaller size popper right there. So yeah, that is my topwater box. And now, and if you're wondering, I did have jigs. I had 3. I broke off all 3, so I will plan on buying more. This right here is your absolute terminal tackle, what every fisherman needs. This is a little orange jig head right here. This right here is
spoon.
Nice little spoon right here. This is a gold color. I have multiple more silver ones with different patterns on them.
If it's a bright, nice day outside, spoons work really nice.
They reflect in the water. They're really nice. And what every fisherman needs when you're practicing, just a little practice lure right here. My grandpa gave this one to me. We got a little sliding bullet weight right here. These are really nice. If you just want that bullet weight to slide up and down, you don't want to stop her. And if you do want to stop her, you move on to these little beads right here. I bet you guys can barely just see that. Nice little
I don't even know what that is.
Bead right here. It's a little stopper for your bullet weight. These are another tungsten bullet weights right here.
Tungsten's really heavy, so.
These are 1/8 ounce. And I have my other extra wide gap worm hook already set up on my rod, so I'm out of those in here. Got some odds and ends, and then we just got some, of course, offset worm hooks right here. Amazing for Texas rigs, a lot of rigs. And then it's got leader right here with a little swivel right there. These are good for catfish, and if you don't really feel like tying up on a leader, just buy one of these. I believe these are made by Eagle Claw. Alright, so before we move on to my soft plastics, I just forgot about these. Got little micro hooks right here. I use these a lot for panfish and crappie. These are good. Got some split shots right here, the same assortment that he'd have. I just used up a lot more of mine. I'm almost out. Need to buy a new pack soon, but these are 2 really good things. So these right here, I have a fluke, I have a cross, some random swim baits, some grubs right here, some little creature looking things like some worms, some little paddle tail things, some like beetles, and then I got some little like creature kind of Texas rig bait right here, and then I got a little power bait right here. It had a strong smell to it with a little twisty tail right there. So yeah, that is a little random assortment box for you. I got these bad boys in the green pumpkin color. Love these guys. Can't go wrong when you're using Yum. Whoops, hold on. I got these guys in a little Junebug color right here, so a little bit more purple, a little more radical color, a little different. If the bass are in a different mood, can't go wrong with these. Lunker City, white flukes right here. Some of them are a little bit dirty. Put them back in here. These are 5.5 inches. I got 5 of them in here. These are really good. Check out Lunker City. That's what you're gonna buy. Including those craws that I showed you guys earlier. But yeah, so
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the difference between beginner's tackle box and more advanced tackle box.
If you like what you see, please like the video, leave a comment. You guys can comment on suggestions for this new video in this coronavirus time. I know it's hard to put out content for you guys, but subscribe, and hope you guys like the video. See you guys in the next one.